Hello and welcome back to Silksong. I closed the game and noticed there was an update, so I downloaded that. So something has been updated. I'm not sure what it is, but when we left off last time, we were collecting spine fragments in the far fields, and I wasn't really sure where they were coming from, but watching the footage back, I noticed that they were left behind by those interesting looking enemies that look like coconuts. At least they look like that to me. So we'll try to pay a little bit more attention to picking those up, or at least inciting them to drop the shards, the spines. And I really want to make sure that I get as much practice as possible, because I know, despite how hard the game has been so far, I know it's only going to get harder. So it really is important to get used to these tools and abilities. Yeah, so I think when you wait, they'll disintegrate into consumables. Not quite. Okay. And I noticed in the beginning of the game it said, if you remember, it said Act 1, Farloom. So this is all just Act 1. And if Act 1 is Farloom, then I wonder what Act 2 is, because I thought all of this was going to be Farloom, so we might be traveling to a different kingdom, for all I know, at the end of the game. Let me get used to using the straight pin also, because I'm staying at 400 shell shards, and it's kind of unfortunate how little I'm utilizing my abilities. Those rosaries seem to have disappeared momentarily, but I do only have 12 straight pins, so I can't really just rely on them for everything. So maybe some different tools later are going to be using more shell shards, but also give us a higher capacity magazine. Yeah, these guys are not. So apparently, these are the hokers that were being referred to earlier in the description of the spine core. But I can't seem to get them to drop any more. Doesn't seem to be anything over there. Okay, so we have to loop around. I think I can escape. No, never mind. Okay, I was gonna say I can escape back to the shaft, that vertical shaft over there, but I don't think I can until I finish this quest. So it's kind of like the shaman's quest early on in Hollow Knight, where you couldn't really escape the area until you completed his request. So how are we gonna collect more spine cores if they're not dropping them? Oh! Oh, looks like we have to attack them. That's what I was missing. Okay. That, I'm glad I made that realization, because I could have spent, like, I don't know, 10 hours doing this. I think there was one up here. Yep. So she didn't really say, the seamstress didn't really tell us how many we had to pick up. Can't reach that. Oh. I think I can... Ow. I think I can jump off of this And then maybe make it up there. Yeah. Just needed to do it fast enough. Ow. There we go. Making good use of the straight pins. But eventually they're going to run out, and then we're not going to be able to use them anymore, so... Okay, so that's all of the opportunity we had there. Yeah, I'm out of straight pins now. I wonder if there's some advanced technique where you can stagger the dash. Maybe extract a little bit more speed out of it. Ow! Almost dropped myself into the fire there. So I think... Oh. She's a little bit unwieldy, I will say. I'm not making excuses, but I mean, you've seen me fall into the magma how many times so far. It's something I'm not sure I'm ever gonna get used to, is that movement. Like, she's just so fast. Okay, it looks like I don't have to sit at the bench. Yeah, they're just reappearing. Okay! So we just had to trust that it would let us know whenever we were done. See, she can move a little bit like... You can dash and then immediately backstab. I mean, I don't know who out there is gonna immediately be able to have full control over that kind of movement. But maybe someone better than me. Okay, so we had to get 25. Well then. I can tell by the rattling from within your cloak your hunt was a success. If you'll kindly pass over the cores, I can get to work. Yes. Now, whose wish was that? Was that her wish or was it mine? Perfect! These should be more than enough. Wait there just a moment and we'll soon have you soaring up and away from these lowlands. Ooh. So dramatic. Receive the Drifter's Cloak. Hold A in the air. Flare the cloak to ride strong winds or glide gracefully. Oh my goodness. I was not prepared for Decloaked Hornet. Yeah. This is fine work, seamstress. Your modifications will aid me greatly. You're quite welcome, dear. I've rare opportunity to practice such intricate sewing, and a warrior sort like you will be able to properly appreciate my additions. Float away now, stray one, and do try not to die. I'd rather not have my hard work go to waste. Okay. Anything else? I'll grant you my courtesy, stray one. I'll even offer aid where I'm able. Just don't be hanging around too long. I may not be a fan of that citadel, but I'm smart enough to avoid its ire. So it seems she wants us to go away. But will anyone actually show up? Just a moment, dear. Before you scurry off. I'm loath to spoil the surprise, But curiosity begs me to ask, do you know why they pursue you? Those citadel bugs? No certainty, but I have a strong suspicion. They hunt me for my nature, for the silk produced within my shell. Ah, ha! Truth, no doubt. In Farloom, yours is a great skill, prized beyond measure. To channel one's soul within a thread, soul and silk inseparably linked. It is a skill almost lost from Farloom. Those old weavers shared it, but they're long dead now. There is another alive in this kingdom that shares my nature, or some part of it. I've seen silk similar to my own. It snares the shells of those upon the roads. I've seen it wrap them, possess them whole. There is will within that thread, one that seems to come from somewhere above us, the citadel. Good, sharp sight you've got. That citadel, all roads towards, and all answers waiting, and a long climb up there, my dear. Now, it's time you get going. Your style and your silk sure are fine, but stay too long, and you'll only be trouble for me. Interesting. Anything else? Okay, so she seems to be an ally. Beyond just giving us weapon upgrades, she also seems to be supporting us in, I don't know, in kind of like spirit. Wow. This is probably my favorite upgrade so far, just because of the way it looks. And she's holding the needle next to her like it's not weighing her down at all. Ah. So instead of opening the cloak... Okay. Yep, that's... I should have expected that. It is a little bit hard to time it so that... Yes. Secrets abound. This looks like another pilgrim. A rosary string. Unfortunately, I'm down on health, but there do seem to be enemies in this area, so I can at least farm them. I think this is, yeah, this is a place we've been before. It's just a shortcut. Okay, so, maybe there's areas that we can still visit with the new items. Another pilgrim. A bone scroll. Crude journal made of coarse fabric and bone, left by a fallen pilgrim. A relic of Farloom's past, interesting to those who collect historical items. How did these pilgrims get all the way up there? I wonder if we're going to be able to collect more bone spine cores. No, it doesn't look like it. Okay, I'll go to the right, because it looks like... Ooh! Just barely. I can heal again. Oh, or almost. Okay. That's all I needed. Bit of a tricky situation there. Okay, but there's nothing for me to do here. No jet of air to get up there. That's gonna require a grapple. But it's interesting how in that conversation they did acknowledge what I was noticing before about the enemies getting affected by some power coming from above. Oh, I wonder if there's something over there, actually. No. And once you attack... Oh, hold on. What if I float into it? Ah. It's kind of chains together. Oh, ooh. Ah. Okay. I should try to kill the pilgrims whenever I come across them, because they do give us money. So I have really no excuse to not be doing that. Okay, that was that. Those guys we can leave alone. Okay, so that clears that side. Yeah. I wasn't trying to get close to that guy again. Oh. I could have just barely made it up there. Let's try that one more time. Can she not grab the edge when you... I think I need to use the cloak first and then dash. Oh, okay, yeah, I could have definitely done that. There we go. Oh, see ya. There's nothing up here, unless... No. Let's check the map. There's an area above, but I don't suppose... I'm gonna be able to reach it. And then over here was just a dead end. Oh no, that wasn't. Okay. Alright. So it looks like we're gonna be able to explore all of this area. Interesting. I would have assumed that was an active jet of air initially, so I might have tried it before hitting that lava. Okay, nothing there. Find safe ground. Okay, no, we had to go this way. Oh. Let's hang out here. And I can't tell if there's anything to the left. Oh, that's cute. Her cloak is kind of Marilyn Monroeing right now. Oh, that's just the ceiling, huh? That's so cool. She's like a cat. She kind of puts her feet on the ceiling before she hits it. So what's the point of this then? I would assume if there's nothing here, then there's something either to the left or the right. Ah. So this should be a shortcut back. And it looks like it's going to be a shortcut to one of the areas we couldn't access. Whoa. Oh, I hear a mask shard. It sounds like it's coming from underneath, so I'd have to figure out how to hit that destructible. If I could bounce off of these, then maybe I could reach it. If I could attack upward. Or maybe I just need to go down? There we go. Nice. So we can buy a mask shard from Peb, and then we would only have one left, so no use in buying it just yet. There's better things to spend our rosaries on. I think that's it. Okay, I was wrong about it leading back to that other area that we couldn't access before. Kind of glad they kept the green color theme throughout the game. But it seems really pervasive. We haven't really come across too different of a color palette across these areas. I mean, the Marrow is very distinctly the lava area, but then kind of the Hunter's March and the Far Fields sort of merge into one, and with a little bit of lava, interestingly enough. I wonder where the lava is coming from. Oh, and I noticed that whatever weapon is stuck in the golem's neck right there could possibly be related to Lace, because I think the weapon she was using to fight us looked like that. Oh. Fourth chorus? Okay. Ow. Okay, so when it goes high, it's gonna slap down. And then that's gonna be a sweep for when it goes low. Yes. Do need to heal. I just noticed. Okay, but it doesn't destroy any platforms there. Ooh. I'm not sure how much that fireball did. Looks like 1, from what I can tell. Oh, this is evil. Don't do this to me. I think I can probably bounce on it if I get high enough. Ah, man. Those combination of attacks. Need to heal up again. I'm gonna get hit there. There's no avoiding that. I'm just farming silk so I can heal. Okay, it takes out 2 platforms. Yeah, see, when it lowers its head there, I could possibly get up and start bouncing on it. Oh, no! I noticed at the last possible moment that its lower right hand glowed. I think that was the 3rd phase, so I was probably close there. But either way, getting back probably won't be an issue, at least. Okay, so we're gonna find out if we're gonna have to trigger the boss fight before getting our cocoon. Luckily, not. I'm gonna try to get up on top of its head at some point. Not quite fast enough. Oof. Okay, I don't know if that was vulnerable or not. So phase 1. Nope. Yes. This is what I was looking for. Oh. Ah. Not exactly how I imagined that going. I still think I did a buttload of damage. I'm gonna heal just so that I can farm more silk while I have the opportunity. Oh! I was in the clear there for a moment. Yeah, this is what I'm not looking for. Oh! That one fireball just had to appear. I think I dodged one fireball. I thought I was in the clear. And then another fireball showed up, of course. But if that enemy is called the 4th chorus, does that mean there's 3 other choruses? Ow. Okay. Probably hear me slamming on my controller. Oh. It's hard to see if the fireballs are gonna fall right above me or not. Can't reach. The problem is I can't dodge the hand. It just has too wide of a palm. Okay, thank goodness I blocked or dodged that. Okay, now we have to... Interesting how I get hit immediately. I thought I would at least have some time to get my bearings and dodge before I started getting hit. Heal immediately. Oh, very lucky. Very lucky again. Ooh, they're speeding up now. Yeah, it hits me immediately, and I don't know what's causing that. Oh, you know what? It could be the Crown of Thorns. I'm seeing that now. Or maybe not. I don't know. All I know is that it's not a foolproof strategy. This could be it. Ooh. Okay. Patience. Yeah, I can't really take any risks trying to attack it while I have only one platform to work with. Ooh. Man, look at its eyes. They were just exploding with silk. And servant? What does that mean? I think the fourth chorus was the servant. Not sure if we're gonna get something related to our toolkit for that. But considering we just unlocked the cape, I don't think so. Or the cloak, I guess it's called. What is it officially called? Oh, it's upgraded visually, too. Drifter's Cloak. Simple protective garb sewn through with flexible spines. Oh, I think I understand. So the spines keep it taut while it's formed into kind of that umbrella shape. Oh, that's kind of neat. I want to see someone dressing up like that for Halloween. Or at a convention. That's gonna go nuts. So... Doesn't... Oh yeah, okay, so this is back the way we came. And then we're gonna have a bunch of places to explore with this Drifter's Cloak. Interesting, if I hold the button, it doesn't chain from one to the next. See, I'm holding the button and it didn't kind of chain automatically. But, what did I say? There's our transportation. Man, I just can't help myself exploring these winding paths. Yeah, so we were here already. I just wasn't able to make it up here, I don't think, if I remember correctly. Let's hit up the bell station first. I can finally remember which way the sign is pointing, because I've made that mistake enough already. Insert rosaries. And it looks like I'm not going to be in trouble for rosaries going forward. At least now that I know where to get them from. Always check the sides there. Oop. Could be a secret. Interesting. In the old game, there was a gramophone that would play music for you, and it would be the City of Tears theme. So I wonder if there's going to be something like that, like a radio, or like some kind of DJ. Whoa. Oh. Is that it? I thought I was good for a free secret here. It looks like those bells are preventing the jet of air from fully emerging, so we might have to loosen this up a little bit somehow, but I'm not sure if we have the tool to do that just yet. Yeah, it looks like they were really intentional with the length of that drop, or that passageway, so I don't think we could do anything with that. Hope I remember that that's there. It'd be a shame if I discover it now and then forget about it later. So let's see if we can't... Interesting. The map on the bellways kind of maps onto the world map, so to speak. So it's just kind of drawn differently here. But it's still... Like if I open the map over here and we take a look at where the stations are, they're positioned exactly as they are on the Bellways map. So that's kind of cool. So I think we'll go back to Bone Bottom. I'm not really sure where else would need to be revisited right now. We do have, so we're gonna want to use the Drifter's Cloak to go up those jet streams, but I don't know if I can remember where exactly they appeared throughout the game. I don't have multiple markers, so I don't really have a way to differentiate between things, you know, like one accessible secret versus another that I might not be able to. Hey, Chakra. This outpost that the shambling pilgrim bugs have built for themselves. Dondaku. Where are the armaments? The watch poles. Never have I seen such a poorly defended encampment. And the pilgrims here seem
to have no mind for war, Chakra. I suspect most depart for the Citadel soon after their arrival.
If they persist in their carelessness, they will only find death in these harsh lands. Okay, so we can afford another marker. So I think I'll do that now. So these white ones we'll probably use for, let's say, the rings. The, or B. Okay. So the grapple points, because they look like donuts, so it makes sense. And then I know there was a grapple point back here above the seamstress, but I can't really remember where else we saw some, so I'll just leave it at that. We haven't come across any more fleas, so I don't know how long it's going to be before we finish that quest. From this safe vantage, I can keep watch for threats while I work. These lowlands are brittle and dangerous. Keep your weapon close. Okay. Let's see what the little pilgrim has to say. Nothing so far. And then the chapel maid hasn't really been too involved in the story so far, surprisingly. Well, here I am. I'm visiting. I'm gonna go back here because I believe there was something I missed. And I also just want to see how the early game enemies stack up to our kit now. Might find that they're a little bit easier. No, they still take 3 hits. But let me try falling down this shaft here. Oh! You saw that. There was a glowing thing over there. But this is something I didn't find initially when I was starting the game. But there is a little something up here in the wall, if you look close enough. And this is what I missed early on. So they were a little bit clever with the placement of this secret. You know, you would expect that there's a secret behind you when you start, but they made it a double secret instead. Oh, whoa! What the heck? It sounds scared. The last thing I expected was an encounter. So this could be the way to a completely different area over here. If this passage extends to the right, then we might be able to discover a kind of like a late game area pretty early. I don't know if we're gonna be able to cheese this. It might take a while, for sure. Let's try 2 hits. It looks like a Pokemon. The only Pokemon game I've beaten was Pokemon Ruby. And I had something that was like had a white shell with black eyes. Not really. It's been so long, I forgot what its name was. Oh, it didn't take as long as I thought it was going to. A beast shard. So that's it. Aw, it looks so cute. Did we have to do that? Are there any other secrets? Any other beasts you want me to slaughter, Team Cherry? You heartless, cruel, man. I guess that was just a secret boss. And these beast shards are just, yeah, shell shards. So, I guess now we have 2 of them. I totally expected it to start talking to me and say, oh, you woke me up. Or something like that. Like, what was that loud noise? But, wonder if that is gonna show up on the map when I sit at a bench. So let's go and collect that thing that we missed on the fall. If I can remember where it was. Ow. Yeah. Oh. Well, that's always nice. I think I impatiently explored this area the first time around. That's kind of why I missed that. But I don't think we need any more shell shards. Not that I would know how to get up there anyway. I think we could probably borrow this guy. Now, try to anyway. Ah. Oh, well, that's unfortunate. Let's see if they respawn. I don't even know if anything's up there, but I have to give it a shot. Okay, so drop here. Yeah, that's the issue. Could probably get off of this one. There we go. No, I think this is all already explored. Alright, so we'll just head back, and then as far as future exploration, maybe the Marrow? I think I remembered seeing some jet streams over there. Nothing. We still don't know what this door does. So while I'm here, let me just pop open the map and drop something there. Maybe that'll be our door marker. Same here. There we go, and it looks like this recording is coming to an end. So, next time, I think we will rock you. No, we'll try to go up that shaft in the far fields if there are some jet streams over there. yeah, kind of aimless at the moment. But this is the, signature of Metroidvanias is you sometimes kind of end up aimless. We might even happen upon another flea or two. Who knows? So, I hope you enjoyed this episode. And for now, I will see you next time.